So I was digging through my files yesterday and I found some video clips of a video that I wanted to make but did not have the skills to edit it together at that time about some parts I ordered from Wish, my fender eliminator from the Tao Leo, the turn signals, the rear green turn signals, and my 84 volt dash box thing that's in the dash. So I've done my best to splice them all together, and I hope you enjoy the video. So there's what the package looks like when it comes from Wish. It's an okay package. Depends on the store too. Like here's the second package. I already took it out of the bag for just quickness, and the lights. Alright, so we'll be right back when I get all this stuff open. Okay, as you can see, this comes very well wrapped with all of this extra foam stuff on here. Alright, let me get this off. Okay, so I got that stuff off. Here's the box. PF007 green. Just a regular old box. So let's dig in and see what we got. Ooh, yeah, that's nice green. Exactly what I want. It's gonna match all the other green stuff that I put on my bike. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? It's relatively small, but I mean, on a bike you want that. Right? Look at that. There's where the license plates go. Okay, what else we got here? There's a couple extra screws. Those screws are your normal tiny little hex things. Those screws go with the smallest Allen key, which happens to be for these turn signal marker mounts, which we will get to later when we get to the turn signals. I'm actually going to show you them mounted on it. Okay, now we've got these bolts right here. Now what these allow is for the license plate holder itself to slide up and down. That uses the middle key. Okay, then we've got a few more adjustments. See, we've got the small key there too if you want to take that off for some reason. Now these ones are locking nuts on that side, and these are for the big Allen key. And what this allows you to do is this one can angle up and down. This one can slide in and out. It doesn't look like it does it much right now, but I've checked it out. And if you open it fully and look inside there, there's another screw hole. So if you take that screw and put it over there, then you'll be able to extend it out even further for those who like the fender out far, the license plate out far. So yeah, that's really nice. Really good build quality. I like that it comes with all the tools and their actual black Allen keys. Looks like I have my first con. This is exactly how I got it when it shipped. As you can see right down in here, they don't quite fit in properly, so I'm gonna have to shave a little bit off. See, it's the same on the other side. The CNC machine was off just a little bit, so I gotta shave those off. But for the sake of this video, they'll be shaved off by the time it's installed on my bike and I show you that. For sake of time, I've taken the turn signals out of the big bag, so I just move the big bag aside. And they come individually wrapped. So let me get these out and we'll have a look at those. Okay, we got one out here. These are alright. We got nice mounts. Lots of LEDs, and they are green. I checked. I already tested it with the 12 volt. I'll show you guys that later. It's got this fake carbon fiber. I don't know if I like that. I might end up painting that green to match the rest of the bike. Just because. And it's got some wire cover and bullet connectors. So that'll mount up to your standard bike. Mine doesn't, so I'm going to have to cut those off and either probably solder on a proper connector. Okay, I got the light hooked up. Wow, these are bright. My goodness. That would light up the whole friggin' room if I turn them off. Yeah, no one gonna have any issues seeing me turn. Okay, so yeah, wow, quite bright. Excellent. Okay, I'm going to install these markers and I'll be right back. Okay, so not shabby at all. Like, they really look not too bad. How do they look from the other side? I haven't seen that yet. See, I'd love to paint those. Love to paint that carbon fiber. It looks so fake, but that's what you get. I mean, you paint those are nice lights. So, yeah, we saw the problem there. Oh, I have a pro about these lights. Unlike my stock lights, which like to bust, these ones have a nice, hold on, let me see if I can get a up top angle so you can actually see it bending. See that? You can actually give these a pretty good reef, and they just stay put. Third on the list, we have the display. Let's see, what does this say here? Nothing. It's all in Chinese. Okay, this says product 100A DC model 015, which is exactly what I ordered. Okay, so let's get into it. Open up the box. Oh, is there anything underneath? No, anything on the back? QC passed. Okay, so there we have it. Look at that. There's our multimeter. We'll get to that in a minute. That looks nice. Okay, we got wiring. I'll check that out in a second, see what we got. And our shunt bar. Okay, that's a beefy shunt bar. That's nice. Decent connections, nice screws. Didn't come with any tools. Whatever, who needs tools for that, right? Okay, so nice pretty shunt bar. Oh, got some writing on it. What's that say? FL2 0.5 and 100 amp, 75 millivolt. If I'm saying that right, I don't know. Okay, there's that. And now let's get everything undone and we'll have a look at the rest. Okay, sorry about that. Now I tossed the box too quick. There is a large instruction manual on here. I don't know how much of it is actually in English or whatever, but I'm sure there's English on there. Okay, so let's see what we got. In this kit, we get a yellow and a blue wire with clamps, twist tie. Gotta love the wonderful, useful twist tie. And we got 2 blacks and 2 red connector wires. Like I said, the shunt bar. And here is our readout. We will see this working in a bit. I'll have it all hooked up. It'll take me a while, but it'll take you just a moment when I actually do it. Okay, it looks like it has a function button. Not sure what that does. I'll have to get into the instructions for that. But nice, easy instructions on the back. Okay, it's 200 volt. There we go. Made by Peace Fair, apparently. 300 amp, PZEM015. Exact one I ordered. Okay, as you can see, it has the internal hookups, which is what we'll be using, and then it has external power supply. We will not be using that. That's just, if that works for your project, it doesn't, that's fine, but it doesn't work for mine. Okay, so there it all is. And we will get back to it when it's all wired up and turned on. Oh, here it is. Got everything ready and hooked up. Got the shunt bar hooked up. I'm using a computer fan just to demonstrate, because if you don't have a load on it, it won't show you the load side. And I've wired a connector into it temporary so that I can use the 12 volt lithium ion 18650 battery pack I built using salvaged laptop batteries. This does not need a BMS. It's so small and dumb. Plus the charger has the BMS in it, so you can just wire it straight. Okay, so I'm going to plug this in and show you how it works. Okay, so we've got it all plugged in here and running. Fans running. And if you look at the screen, there you go. Voltage, current, power, energy, capacity, external resistance, internal resistance, and running time. Or volts, amps, watts, watt hours, amp hours, ohms, milliohms, and the running time. That's also got the battery life in the middle, the state of charge. On an e-bike, if you pull the throttle hard, you will see this drop down a little, probably because of it's under load, right? Obviously this fan isn't enough to do anything, but I'm going to be hooked up to an 84 volt lithium 40 amp hour system, so I need something good to read it all out. This is rated up to 100 amp on the shunt bar, and I think it's like 300 volt or something. It was one of the big ratings. Welcome to the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed it. Feel free to check out this video right here. And of course, don't forget to subscribe. I put the button right there so it's nice and easy. Catch you on the next one.